good practice today. Got full pads in and a lot of bumping and grinding going on out there today. Not ready to play yet, not even close. But we've been off for a while and saw a little bit of the rust today because we did a lot of good on good, a lot of competitive work, did a good bit of live work today. But I thought they responded well for the most of the practice, and a couple of those spurts I thought we lost our focus a little bit, but just kind of part of the plan and moving forward. Tomorrow is graduation. Got several guys graduating. Proud of all those guys, and got Zach Brooks and Travis Blanks and BJ Goodson and Cockrell and Rod Byers, Lakeup. Several of those guys graduating, so really happy for them. And so they'll be off tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a really just a true Oklahoma prep day, just all game prep, and then we'll really ramp it back up Friday and Saturday. So just trying to execute our plan that we got in place. But I thought today was a good day, and then we've really been blessed with the weather. I mean, just amazing, especially going to Miami. To be able to practice in this type of weather, I think is a beautiful thing in December. It's amazing.
Coach, 3 freshmen All-American. Can you talk a little bit about how instrumental not just that they have been, but all the freshmen that you've had play for you this year?
Who were they? Who were the freshmen All-American? Who was it?
Wilkins, Hyatt, and Hugel.
Wilkins, Hyatt, and Hugel. Well, I think we kind of all expected Wilkins and Hyatt to be, really good players based on what we saw coming out of camp. Hugel, nobody even knew who he was. So that's a blessing, because we knew going into this thing. My biggest concern was, kicking. Who was going to put it between the pipes, especially with Lakeup knowing that he was going to be out with some discipline. So I tell you, tip your hat to old Greg. What a year he's had. Outside of the extra points, he's had an unbelievable year. That's pretty amazing. So proud of those guys, but all those freshmen. I mean, some of these guys maybe get a little more opportunity than others earlier in their career, you just got to play a good bit to have a chance to be a freshman All-American. But it's really about what you do in your career and taking it from here and getting better. This is an excellent group of freshmen. We spend a lot of time, as y'all know, during bowl practice working our JV, and ramp that up today too with some really good competitive stuff. We'll get into some scrimmaging and watching some of those young guys and just coaching them. They kind of been, hey, you, that guy, for the last several months working scout team. And so now to be able to get back with their position coaches and be coached and get everybody else out of the way to where they're the main guys, that's one of the best things we do, and I think it's allowed us to kind of develop our guys at a little further pace. So great freshman class. Some of them are further along than others, but the power hour's been really big for a lot of them, and I can see just in a few days that we've been working those guys, you can see some improvement from where they were this summer.
The extra points, are you trying to get Greg back into that? He said it's...
No, Lakeup's going to kick the extra points, and Greg will kick all 4 of those.
Any of those red shirts?
We'll go back to work this spring.
Any of those red shirts that kind of jumped off the page at you over the last couple of days?
Any of the what?
Any of the red shirts?
Nah, it's too early for that. I mean, we did we did some Oklahoma drill today, and there's you see a guy like Huggins. He didn't redshirt, but he's just been learning, and man, he jumps out at you. And Sterling Johnson, just the raw strength of a guy like Sterling Johnson. Because we did our Oklahoma drill today, and we did some one-on-ones where we just kind of did some matchup stuff. So we've got a really good group, and then some of those redshirt freshmen too that maybe haven't played as much. But we'll have more. We'll kind of evaluate them as we go all the way through Miami.
During the season, you don't pay attention to rankings. You just don't want to talk about it. But is there a part of you here in late November, December, when you're driving to work in the morning, where you just say to yourself, "Dang, I'm coaching the #1 football team in the country. My football team is #1." Is there a part of you that just...
Not really. I just, because, I enjoy where we are and all that, but there's just so much work to be done. My mind is on what we got to do to finish. That's what my mind's on is what I got to get done at work today. What we got to do for the staff, what we got to practices, and just there's just a lot going on right now, and that's where my mind is, recruiting. You know, we want to stay a good team, and so we've got to continue to recruit the right, not just good players, but the right kind of players. And so it's just always, you know, work. But you know, when it's all said and done, then hey, we'll take some time to enjoy it. I certainly took some time last week. You know, I had a little bit of time coming off that championship game, and that's what I tried to stress to our guys is, because you know we're always talking about what's next. Okay, we won the ACC championship. Okay, let's go win the national championship. Let's win the playoff. You know, and if you're not careful, you don't enjoy the journey. And so I tried to really stress that to our guys a little bit. Is okay, hey, we got a lot of work to do. We know we got to go back to work, but let's enjoy being this ACC championship. Let's enjoy being 13-0. Let's really understand how hard it is to accomplish what we've done. And so yeah, I'm taking a little time to do that. But once I got back here, it's been Oklahoma. It's preparing the team. It's just everything we got to do to finish the very best we can. You know, hopefully we can win this one and get a chance to go play a 15th game and for all the marbles. If it doesn't work out our way, and we'll finish 13-1, and you know, we'll celebrate this team either way. It's a great year, a great team. But man, you just want to win them all. You know, and so that's all our focus is right now. But I'm proud of our team and you know what they've been able to accomplish.